Hi, you guys. Hi, you guys. This is about spiritual justice. This is about spiritual justice. So, what is going on with my animals, you guys? What is going on with them? What is going on with them, baby? This is Pharaoh War King Nefertiti, and this is the Pharaoh Nefertiti. What is going on with my animals? What is going on? So now I'm ready to watch this reactions video. So let's watch. This is about attitude of justice for tomorrow, as it shall be. So let's watch.
Number 7. Tiger attacks dog. In this video, a stray dog ventures into a tiger's den at an animal conservatory or national park in India. The tiger lunges at the dog and of course overpowers it in a heartbeat. The domestic dog is no match for the tiger. It doesn't even have the instinct to flee. It thinks some form of barking will save it. Unfortunately, the dog has no chance. A tiger pops into the frame and snatches a dog. The people panic, but it's too late unless there is someone crazy enough to fight the tiger so the dog escapes. I don't think that's going to happen. What a sighting. A tiger was seen stalking an Indian wild dog, or dhole, on a dirt road. This dhole knew exactly where the line was and strayed right behind it. It was also warning the rest of the pack, as well as any other creature in the forest, that there was a tiger on the move. When the tiger decided to go for it, the dog was way too fast and ran off. It is not easy to find two predators together and interacting like this, so this was a very special sighting for the people there. Number 6. Crocodile attack on dog. This black dog stays in the water a little too long, and for no reason at all. So when a hungry crocodile sees him, he naturally snatches and kills it in seconds, just like he would a wildebeest.
Spend less and smile more this season with the Amazon app.
Americans can get $7,300 in stimulus cash thanks to the new Affordable Health Care Act.
Except it's much easier. This dog is walking along a riverbank, unaware that he will soon become this crocodile's next meal. And when he does, the poor dog is defenseless and becomes crocodile chow in seconds. A black dog gets very close to a massive crocodile in the water, and frankly, I'm wondering if the dog even knows the crocodile is there. It looks like he does, because when the crocodile lunges towards him, he's able to move away and avoid being snatched and eaten by the large reptile. Number 5. Leopard attacks on dog. Leopards often find themselves exploring residential areas because of their close vicinity to some villages, so dogs being snatched and killed by the big cats is common. You can see what I mean in our thumbnail. This poor dog found out a little too late that a leopard was stalking it. A leopard looking for something interesting to do in the middle of the night spots a small dog sleeping in front of his door and immediately grabs it. After dropping the dog for a few seconds, the big cat changes his mind and grabs it again, jumping on the windowsill and escaping with the dog in his mouth. When a dog senses danger in his courtyard, he approaches the gate door to see what's going on, and then he runs for his life. The reason? A leopard is fast approaching and easily jumps over the gate looking for the dog. Once in the courtyard, unless the dog managed to get inside the house, it's safe to say these were the dog's last minutes on this planet. This leopard walks up to a sleeping dog in the middle of the night, right in front of the house door. The leopard stares at the dog for a while before striking, and after a short struggle, the leopard kidnaps the dog. When members of the family come out to see what is going on, it's too late. This leopard roams in the entrance of a house where a black dog is sleeping. When the dog notices the feline, it runs for its life, with the leopard chasing after it. But the cameras do not reveal what happens in the end. I'm betting on the leopard on this one, especially if the dog had nowhere to run. A leopard finds a lone dog on a roof and doesn't need to ask twice to grab the canine. The owner saw his dog was missing the next morning. So when he watched the camera footage, he saw what happened and couldn't believe his eyes. Leopard incidents are on the rise in certain parts of India. In a shocking incident, a leopard ventured into the house and made away with the pet dog. The CCTV visual shows the leopard enter inside and drag the dog outside with reasonable ease. One-on-one, not many dogs can rival a leopard. In this video, you can witness a terrifying moment of a leopard hunting a dog that was captured on camera. The incident took place in a town in India. In the scary video, a pet dog is seen sleeping at the doorstep of his house. Moments later, a leopard is seen sneaking in and walking up to the dog, eventually attacking it. The leopard is then seen running away with the canine, grabbing it by the neck. A leopard comes running down a tree in the middle of the night to ambush a couple of dogs. The dogs panic and run with the leopard in hot pursuit. But surprisingly enough, the big cat ends up with zilch. A leopard crashes into a chair to grab a small dog, and the second he has the dog in his mouth, he scampers off with it to end its life. In this video, a dog finds out that falling asleep in the middle of the street is not a good idea when you live in certain parts of the world. A leopard attacks the dog and kills it. In this video, a leopard attacked a house dog at night in a small town in India. The big cat silently crept onto the premises and took away one of the dogs, which was already trembling with fear. The horrifying scene was captured on a CCTV camera and stunned the owners. They would be seen discussing the incident later. The footage shows a spotted cat lunging at a dog and grabbing it by the scruff before dragging it away. It must have been terrifying for the owners to watch this on video. This man has got to be the biggest idiot I've ever seen. Firstly, he owns a pet leopard, which is ridiculous. But secondly, he just lets his cat walk up to a dog and attack it. He didn't even hold the feline back. He just let him attack the dog. Who gave this cat to this guy in the first place? I just don't get certain people. A leopard is seen sprinting on the street after a dog, and once he tackles the dog, he chokes it to death. There are a few more dogs involved, but the big cat targeted one dog and made the easy kill. A leopard is seen snatching a small puppy in the middle of the night. Why is a little puppy outside at this time of the night, especially when the owners know there is a possibility of roaming leopards in the area? Number 4. Lion attacks on dog. When two wild dogs went on a hunt chasing an impala, they inadvertently ran into a pride of lions. One of the dogs was snatched and killed by the felines, while the other managed to get away. This is a perfect example of how quickly things can change in the bush. In just a few seconds, the hunters became the hunted. These two lions seem to get along with this dog as they run around their enclosure and play together. The only way this is possible is that these animals were raised together from a young age. When some dogs harass a mountain lion in this video, the big cat strikes and grabs one of the dogs. The advantage the feline has over the dogs is his claws, but the dogs outnumbered the cat, even though individually they were much smaller. During this night footage, you could see a mountain lion approaching a house and a dog jumping at the cougar. The only problem for the dog is it's not a house cat. The two battle it out, but it's not long before the mountain lion has the dog by the throat and is choking it. The dog tries desperately to escape, but it can't. Suddenly the mountain lion gets up as if it hears a noise and scrams, leaving the dog behind. I guess the owner of the house heard the noise and rattled the cat. The good news is the dog looks alive and fine. I'm sure it withstood some injuries, but nothing to prevent it from walking around. These dogs followed this mountain lion all the way up a tree log to attack it. If you watch closely, one of the hounds even manages to bite the mountain lion on the top of its head. In the end, neither the dogs nor the big cat was injured during the incident. Number 3. Jaguar attack on dog. I have no clue what these small dogs were thinking when they decided to attack a jaguar. These dogs would have had a hard time killing a domestic cat, let alone a jaguar. One of the dogs is easily grabbed and killed by the big cat, while the other one runs for his life. Number 2. Dogs fighting. When a young teenager leaves the house without closing the yard gate, the family dog steps onto the street and is violently attacked by 3 stray dogs. The dogs chase him back into the yard and attack him. They mangle the little dog and even drag him back onto the street when the house owners run inside to save their dog. Miraculously, the small dog returns unharmed from the altercation. It almost seems as if these dogs were playing. Maybe they were acting. To put it mildly, these dogs are quite aggressive. I'm not sure if it's because they aren't well cared for, but something is causing this viciousness that seems to possess them all. When one of the dogs attacks the other, it's vicious and terrifying to watch, but all the dogs survive, including the one that was mangled. This German Shepherd encounters a gang of stray dogs after chasing a cat. Besides a lot of barking and taunting, no fight breaks out and none of the animals are hurt. The German Shepherd tries to intimidate the other dogs because they are smaller, but they stand their ground and are not afraid of it. A fight breaks out between a bunch of stray dogs in this video. But it looks like these dogs are used to these types of fights. For instance, when a strange dog enters your yard, your dog will most probably attack it. Many battles between strays are territorial in nature. These dogs may attack another dog out of a sense of protectiveness for its pack, its food, or its possessions. Fights can break out when dogs are overstimulated, even if they begin playing together amicably at first. These two dogs engage in a vicious battle, and even though the owner tries to separate them, it's not easy until they suddenly calm down. Maybe they were just playing. There are many causes for canine hostility, even between previously friendly canines. Number 1. Wolves attack on dog. A pack of wolves approach two dogs and attack one of the dogs. One dog is tied and can't help his friend, and it's obvious. There are way too many wolves for the other dog to save himself. The wolves drag the dog farther away from the area to finish him off. During a snowstorm, this poor little black dog tried to protect his property when he came barking at a pack of wolves. Little did he know he would be attacked and killed in seconds. When it comes to why wolves prey on canines, there are two main theories. The first suggests the wolves are protecting their territory and wiping out competitors, whereas the second attributes the behavior to hunger. Many of these attacks were surprising, but what stood out from the bunch was that vicious dog that did not let go, no matter what people did to him to let go of his victim. Which one was your favorite? Why don't
I want to say thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in another one. Talk to you guys later. This is my legal reactions video. I am Nefertiti. I am the pharaoh, and I'm the word king of this dynasty. And I just want to let you know on the proper mental of virality of refreshments, just to let you understand. I did survive 3,500 before the birth of Christ. And Jesus Christ, yes, your Lord and Savior, yes, he died for something, he lives for something else. And guess what? I am Nefertiti, and I am the person that was located in King Tut's tomb in Egypt, and I am the last ruler of this dynasty. So I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good day, you guys.